Okay, I don't know when you joined that, but welcome. And what we're going to do now is we're going to open our sacred circle. We still have the temple around us, but I'm going to bring you into the meditation. This is a new moon meditation. We are in Cancer, and it is bringing up a lot of deep emotions. There's a lot of opportunity and power in those emotions. So, regardless of how they feel, go into acceptance. We discussed that in the Spiritual Weather Report. Make sure that you go watch it at some point because we talked about your life path direction shift, your Venus retrograde, and the new moon in Cancer. And yesterday, make sure that you did that gorgeous, gorgeous 777 Stargate class. So I hope you'll join me in the Intuition Awakening Summer School. So what we're going to do now is begin our sacred space right now. Lay down or sit down wherever you're comfortable. And take a deep breath in through your nose. Watch it, sense it cross the brow and begin to bathe the brain, connecting all the parts of the all-seeing eye, and let it go down the back of the head, down the back. Feel it like a soft wave of beautiful liquid light. Is there a color? Does it change as it pours down your back? And allow it to relax you, to release, to keep you sinking deeper and deeper into this moment. Welcome to the Infinity Healing Temple. In this chamber of light, the gold ray, the sun, the silver ray, the moon, are creating a cone of light above and below you. They're now creating this new moon, the sun and the moon. They're connected. They're one. It is as if there is no moon. It is as if all of you, masculine and feminine, spiritual and physical, is one. We enter this sacred space asking for the luminous light of our soul to guide us to the medicine that is waiting for us along the way. The beauty and love of Venus we accept. The new direction in my life path, I step forward into it. And I dive now deep into the emotions of this Cancer new moon. I enter this sacred space and I surrender and I sink deeply into the soul, heart, my unique, beautiful soul. Soul that I am here to express. I'm ready to sink into this dark new moon and to receive the love, Venus, beauty, love. I'm ready to accept it, to enjoy it, to feel pleasure in my own body, mind, lifestyle, beliefs. The moon shines only when it receives. The moon reflects. It doesn't generate, it receives, and it fills up, and then it begins to exude, radiate that light that is coming through your heart, your soul, coming through your chakras, your mind, the divine life force of the sun and the spiritual sun of Sirius are here in the depths of your emotional body. Take another slow, deep breath in from your root. Squeeze your root, squeeze the emotion out of your cells, out of your body, squeeze it harder and harder and harder, and now suck that energy up the central channel. Hold it here in your crown. Let it grow, let it grow, let it grow, let it grow. Put your tongue on the roof of your mouth and release the breath slowly. Stop the tension. Release and relax. Sink deeply into your moment, your place, your space, and whatever is holding you. The new moon. This is the circle of the moon goddess. Everything is like a midnight blue. There's every phase of the moon around. There's beautiful, lacy kinds of light in the blue sky. There's a soft, feminine feel to everything here. You wish to dive into your deepest emotional fears, strengths. You wish to reclaim your power. Do you realize when you do that, there's no more blame, there's no more procrastination, there's no more excuses, and there's no more waiting, and there's no more lack, and there's no more why me. There's only understanding and love. This is the temple of the moon goddess. This is the goddess of the night sky. There's many aspects of the sacred feminine here. This is where we show you the power of receiving, the power, full accepting, full receiving, allowing always there to be enough to pour to you, fill you up, to receive with grace and love, and to give and radiate. Allow yourself to sink deep. You now are in a space. There's a circular room. The stairs lead down like a theater in the round to a circle in the center. Everything is made of black obsidian. There are beings that are black that blend in. They look like eyes of a cat, a mask, but everything else is black. In the center is like an enormous bubbling hot tub. It's boiling and bubbling. It's all made of this dark stone. This is the chamber you've chosen. The divine moon goddess healing is here. As you walk the steps down, it matters not which side you enter from, only that you accept the support, the black stone, the essences and beings. They absorb your fears, your struggles, the attachments to the stories of misery, never enough. They absorb it all without judgment, so that as you reach this liquid light, you will sink into it. You can enter your deepest emotion. You are pure. You are clear. Any low frequency of fear, you come with open heart, loving perspective, reverence, trust, harmony. Now take step by step, sitting or stepping. Perhaps you touch with your hand each step. Perhaps you go down backwards. Perhaps you sit on each step. Relate. Please. Now you enter this sacred bath. These warm waters feel very welcoming. And again, these energies are absorbing, protecting, strengthening, supporting, uplifting. Sink into your deepest emotional aspect that is ready to be seen and completed. Allow the sacred energies, messengers, and medicine here to assist you. Let go of everything else and sink in the way you would into a warm, welcoming hot tub. Whatever this deep emotional challenge that your higher selves have chosen for you to sink into, whatever way you've felt it or perceived it, just accept. Whatever way it has appeared, felt, dissolved, resolved, there's nothing for you to do except now align with a new heart frequency. Venus pours a silver rain of light down on you. This divine rain is a nourishing silver, sacred feminine. It is the creative and the created. She gifts you this to nourish the seeds you plant today in the new moon. Emerge now from this bath as all of this space of the moon goddess temple fades away. You now stand on the glowing moon. You're deep within her, in the dark, in the new phase. You feel within you just exactly what is optimal for your soul to plant right now that will be nourished and nurtured in the next month by Venus coming to help you retrieve, reassess, realign, and receive love. Seeds of self-love, self-acceptance, self-expression. Seeds of emotional freedom and empowerment and choice. Seeds of the new path, of the life path my soul intended. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now feel yourself. These are in your hands. You plant them now, this new heart, your soul's heart. The moon goddess temple glows and wraps you in divine silky energy. An oyster color, creamy pearlescent, wraps around you and around you. You feel it and sense it. You know the love is there. You don't need to see it. The dark is an illusion. I now connect my heart. I receive this love and allow the moon goddesses to stay with me. I allow Venus to nurture my soul seed. I accept myself. There is no emotion. There is no pain. There is no past. There is no loss that can stop my soul's seeds from sprouting and growing. And I accept the love and beauty that is pouring to me. I accept it deep within me and let it become me. I radiate divine love. I see divine love. I live in divine. My soul purpose is supported, and I accept. Thank you, thank you, thank you. May this circle be open, yet unbroken. The beauty of the love, the seeds that are being planted, the freedom, protection, and healing, the deep release of the struggle and the reconnection. All of these, we give thanks. We receive abundantly, easily, graciously, gracefully. Allow and accept deep within. This is the truth. I am loved. This is the truth. I am nourished. This is the truth despite any story I have lived or thought or saw or was told. I am abundant. My prosperity move is love, acceptance, receiving, filling up, overflowing, sharing and radiating and being the divine sun of love with my own unique light. I walk this path with gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so it is. Thank you so much for joining me for this new moon. What a beautiful blessing. Take your time to come back together. I kept having this desire to go deeper with Venus, and they kept redirecting me to stay focused. This is just one of the stepping stones. This is the new moon. So use this meditation along with yesterday for the next few days. Thursday, we will go in and meet our Spirit Guide Council. So be sure that you join. Ask us if you get a discount. We will look up and send you a discount code from $30 to $110 for the Intuition Awakening Summer Camp. And if you want to just buy the Spirit Guide Council, it's $29. And you can apply that to the school. We'll refund that if you decide to join the school after that. Don't worry about it. We always make sure everybody gets a wonderful deal, and we make sure that you are fully satisfied. There's so much love here for you, so many amazing people, so many amazing messengers. So we will be doing Venus again, and as the retrograde goes, and I will be, I'm not sure, but she said last night they showed us that the first step in really awakening this summer's powers to take you through the next year is to build a sacred center in your sacral. Now, my experience is doing sacral sessions, so they are in the shop if you want to do one, and they're one of the more popular ones, and there's a reason, is that this is where we carry a lot of the fear of our power. It's the fear of our sexual power. It's a fear of transmuting that into creative power of voice, money, being seen, being loved, doing what we want despite other people's approval. There's so much going on in there. There's secrets and dungeons and shame and guilt and past family and ancestors. So this is quite profound because it's the first time I've seen the guides come in and say, okay, we're building a sacred space in your sacred center because it has to be awakened. This is where your 8 original cells are. They're here, okay? And they hold literally the codes. This is how your body was built. The egg, the sperm, it divided, 8 original cells, okay? Flower of life and all that. That's right down there. That's a physical thing. That's also comes from a energy structure that lives in your chakras that releases your kundalini, which is the balance of the masculine and feminine energy, which must come up through your chakras to give you the life force. Then your eye awakens. And Isis said, I'm here to help you in any way. If you don't know the story of Isis and Horus and Osiris, it's quite profound. It's a great one to watch. You'll notice the similarities to many other cultures that have the chosen one, the sun, which is supposed to be the sun. Okay, so Jesus, but Horus is the son of Osiris and Isis. Way before married Mother Joseph, but that's the same story. It's the same power. It's the same medicine. You can take it in any form. You can look into almost any culture. You're going to see the same thing. There's always this Trinity. All right. This Trinity is considered the all-seeing eye. The most often depicted all-seeing eye is Horus, the sun, who's also a falcon. Isis, however, is the mother goddess, the divine mother goddess, the divine mother, that energy that it holds and creates all things. She has wings because she knows how to awaken that third eye and eye. She holds the love and compassion and accelerated healing of the galactic goddess, which is your 13th chakra. And all these things were told to us yesterday are going to be part of the path in the Intuition Awakening School. Whew. So this is also that her brother was, her husband was chopped into a bunch of pieces. She found all of him, put him back together, and he's Osiris, the god of the dead, meaning that he is your pathway to cross into the next life, to the next higher frequency, to the higher consciousness, to you reaccessing the truth, to travel dimensions, to have that independence that you're seeking. It is in your soul. It is here in a possibility. So she's here specifically this summer to help us retrieve parts of our soul that we have lost, whether you know it or not, to awaken our third eye, to surround us in divine love, to awaken our crown, which means to open the antenna to more intuitive guidance, more channels, so to speak. Now, Venus is also holding, they're like two silver columns at the entrance to your sacral center, that you are creating a sacred space. It's like your yummy space, your comfy space. It's all cushions. What I saw first was everything was covered in blue furry fabric that was super soft, and you could just lay on everything and it was soft and cozy, which I thought was interesting. And it can be created in any way you want. It needs to be what gives you pleasure. So Venus is about pleasure, your wishes, your wants, beauty, love. Part of that is sexual pleasure. Part of that is physical pleasure. I get a lot of pleasure from my eyes. I like color. I like beauty. I like to see the ocean. I like to hear it. I absorb the beauty and the power and the medicine. And beauty is where power lives, by the way. So if you are reclaiming your power, then you need to see the beauty inside yourself. You need to see the beauty in your wounds. You need to see the beauty within everything. You need to surround yourself with what is beautiful to you. Okay? Many people would not like this color on their wall. That's fine, right? I certainly don't have any intention of telling anybody else, unless you're my client, but you should do this, unless it's like, wow, that aligns for you. So Venus is going to be holding that. And part of the energy that came through yesterday was that we, in order to reaccess our ability to be creative, to receive love, and therefore awaken, our next step in our intuitive self is all about the sacred feminine. And the sacred feminine balancing, not trumping, not taking over, no more war, no more this is better than that. Balancing out so that you are nourished. You are nourished from within until you are fulfilled, and you are constantly filled, and you're always satisfied. And then you radiate. Then you give. Then you overflow. This is what the divine feminine is designed for, to receive, like the moon receives the light of the sun, soaks it in fully, and then radiates it out to us. We receive that because she's willing to receive first. All right. So whether it's reigniting your sexual pleasure, or reigniting your paying attention to taking care of yourself, doing something that makes you feel beautiful, going to a spa or getting a massage or buying a new cream for your face or just taking a little time to yourself. And pleasure is not permission to indulge in a way that hurts you. All right. And that's coming from somebody who spent a long time in my life in an addictive relationship with foods and other things that I was trying to satisfy or find a way through. And I'm amazingly free of that in my life and approaching a balance point in my body that's quite shocking and amazing to me. But 3 years ago, I started on a path to grow a new body and to change out of chasing what people thought of how I looked or wanting to look thinner or better or prettier or this or that or whatever, so that I was approved by this person or that person, or I looked good by this date or by that show. I'm unplugged from that. That's part of the peace and beauty that you're going to have when you connect to your nonstop spiritual guidance. Peace.